When a slave master doesn't name you.
What kind of name is that? Bro, are you mad? The slave masters didn't name me, bro.
What?
If Thomas, the slave master from 1800, named me, would that have been better?
She said.
Agent said that, bro. Is this against Black Americans?
She just starts it.
Everybody always come against Black Americans, like we're the most evil people ever.
Like she had a dream about King Von.
A dream about King
You
Von.
had a dream about King Von.
There
What?
is a war on Black Americans.
Always has been.
Well, not entirely, because there is definitely something weird going on. Despite the fact Agent has definitely profited on Black culture, he still has the audacity to be disrespectful
Ain't he African, but he was born in Canada?
to Black people as a whole. He unprovoked said he wasn't named by a slave master. And I
That
say
is crazy, bro.
because why did he take a shot at Black people like that? Today, I just want to talk about this weird thing that non-Black Americans do, where they try to dismiss Black culture as if Black culture didn't inspire a lot of the trends we see and participate in daily. The lingo, the swag, it's all Black culture. And
Everything.
it's definitely a big reason that
Everything
AMP boys
is.
went up. So let's talk about it. Comment for the algorithm. Now here's the thing. We're not going to just be talking about how people try to discredit Black culture, but we're also going to be talking about how these same influencers tend to prop up imitations. The swag, the style, it's all expected of Black people. But when we see these non-Black people do it, it's
Man, them niggas become millionaires off of cosplaying Black Americans and diss Black Americans. It's basically what you do. Like, y'all heard of Post Malone?
praised beyond
Basically
the
how you
norm.
come
But
up.
before I get all into that, I gotta clock Agent's T, because a big forehead Ethiopian nigga is not about to take shots at my people and just get away with it.
Period.
What
Clock
kind of
them.
name is that? Bro, are you mad? The slave masters didn't name me, bro. Huh?
That's insane, bro.
It's a cultural name, asshole. If
What the
Thomas, the
freak?
slave master from 1800, named me, would that have been better?
That's
Come on, bro. I don't
racist.
think niggas gotta switch up their names just because.
I don't know if it's
wanna-
racist. It's bigotry, discrimination.
Nigga, that's my name, gang. That's always been my name, asshole. You know that.
To really understand the stupidity of this clip, we have to take a look at AMP and understand that their brand is very much Black American. And while
Yes.
I don't mean to minimize
Y'all have the Captain America Duke, Captain Black American Duke Dennis as y'all freaking poster boy. Like, that's y'all whole culture right there. If it wasn't for him, y'all wouldn't have been up as far. Yeah, y'all got Kai, but before Kai was Kai Cenat, we had Duke Dennis.
the Caribbean roots that Phantom and Kai share. Just as an example, I want you guys to understand that they blew up and niggas were spamming New York gimmicks. You can't be a walking New York culture advertisement and then claim that Black Americans have no culture. You can't have
bro.
the AMP cipher every year and claim that Black Americans have no culture. These ciphers are a product of hip hop / rap culture, which is very much
Black.
American. How can you indulge in these facets of the culture? How can you flirt with the epitome of what it means to be Black American and yet deny its existence?
All my mods who are not cultured at all, stop dick riding. I don't want to hear, like, when I'm asking general questions, I'm not asking y'all niggas. Stop dick riding. Y'all niggas is black. You're black. You're just black. You're just fully American. You're African American, bro. That's it. How was that see you in 30? That wasn't an insult. That was strictly, you're black. You're not Trinidadian. You're not Jamaican. You're not African. You are American.
It fries me
Yes, I'm a Black American. Yes, Harriet Tubman carried the women in my. Yes, I'm a Black American. I support all of that.
Kai was saying this too, just completely demonizing Black Americans.
Like, Black America is the culture. We invented culture. But all these black people that be like, oh, I'm Haitian. Oh, I'm this. But you're black and you grew up in New York, so you're a Black American. When have you stepped foot in Haiti? Besides to go visit. You was never born in, your childhood was in New York. Your childhood was in America, so you're a Black American by default.
Lack of culture. It's this weird superiority these non-Black Americans be having. It bothers me because I love all Black people. These guys want to benefit from the culture but deny it. And then when a random internet dweeb makes fun of Agent's ethnic name, all of a sudden he got beef with all Black Americans and he starts
Which is
saying we have
crazy.
slave master last names in a very derogatory way. And I'm not saying that Black people won't have a lineage that goes back there. Atrocities were committed. The issue is really how Agent said it and the comfortability he had with that disrespect. Agent wants to be part of the culture. He wants to rock the swag. He wants to speak the language. But he made sure to distance himself when he felt slighted. He made sure to make it known that he is not one of us.
He's
truly.
not.
In other words, he's putting a very...
Which is crazy. A lot of the people with clout and the money and all that, they're not one of us. They do not support Black Americans. They just support the culture and steal from it and then be like, oh, who are you? Nigga, I'm what you got that from. I'm who you got that from.
Him and a Black American, which just divides us. And I just thought that was very, very weird. Mind you, Kai was talking to his chat and he was talking about how some of his chat was not any of those foreign Black groups. But my thing is, the beginning of Kai Cenat's brand was him getting sturdy and just showcasing New York culture.
Black American.
Clear is a product of Black culture. This New York thug Kai could teach this Canadian stutter monster how to get sturdy for content, but he wants to sit up here and deny the culture he was profiting on every day. It starts feeling like Black erasure, and it starts feeling like they have this sort of superiority, because why are these men so adamant on spreading the myth that Black Americans don't have culture when culture is all we got? They draw these lines, but they do it so negatively. It almost comes with a disgust factor. I'm not Black American, I'm Caribbean on some shit. Like, it's just weird.
Congratulations. Like, why have you been to Caribbean? Like, if you're so anti-Black American, why are you in America? Oh, because you were born here.
Person I want to talk about is Plaqueboy Max, because you already know
he pissed me off because you are a Black American. You talk about something, we don't have no culture. Like, you don't have any culture. You're a rapper. You rap. That comes from Black culture right there.
Scene of the crime every single time.
Bro, everyone want to be from somewhere, bro. Everyone wants to be from somewhere, bro. We all want a place to belong. Imagine growing up with no culture, gang. Nigga, I grew up with no culture. Bro.
Maybe it's because Black culture became American culture. So he might have got it mixed up and thought he had no culture because Black people, they just too open with their stuff. They let anybody take their culture or our culture. So he just feel like it wasn't his because America done took it already.
You know where I was from.
What makes this clip crazy is that he literally is Black American and he's saying this, which means that Plaqueboy Max can now be used as the token Black person who agrees with the weird anti-Black stance. Even though this is just an objectively false take and Max has culture as a Black American, he can now be used as justification for other people to repeat it. And this can all happen despite the fact that Max himself has contributed to the culture via In the Booth, and he did so in a very meaningful way, and yet his own words dismiss that. Bro, how the fuck did we get here? But that's not the crazy stuff. The crazy stuff is that Max is currently in China and he decided to link up with an artist named Four. The thing with Four is that her entire gimmick is bastardized Black art. She made the song and it went viral because there's a lot going on. There's clearly a juxtaposition.
And she got King Von
between like the perceived cutesy Asian girl rapping with like King Von having his hand around her shoulders. I'm just saying it's a marketing gimmick. None of this is meant to be taken serious. It's a come up, and she's doing so by taking an art that's the culmination of heavy pain and transforming it into King Von AI slop. Not only is that dude dead, but he's taking lives allegedly. So it's just so much like
crazy
energy there, so much pain, and she's turned this into her gimmick, and I feel like that's very distasteful.
What city do you want to go to in America? Chicago.
Does she really just obsessed with this nigga? She wanna go to O Block?
When she just started, she had a dream about King Von.
Yeah. You had a dream about King Von.
The blasphemy.
She was saying like King Von in her dream was like that genius come out from the
the genie. Wait.
Yeah, the
so
genie.
in the dream, King Von was a genie and he came out of pot. It was a regular pot, or was it like a goddamn shit. What they got in
A
Chicago?
She
teapot?
wants to visit Chicago and King Von appeared to her in a dream. Are you fuck? Sorry. This is the most gimmick found in the kitchen clip ever. Shorty is saying a whole bunch of nothing. She wants to visit Chicago because King Von lived there. Get it? And she also got taught to rap by King Von in her dreams. Niggas will claim black culture doesn't exist, but evidently it's so global. You got an Asian shorty using it as a quick come up, and then you got dudes like Max there to giggle as they do it. It's so absurd that it is a little funny.
He just
What makes me feel
oblivious,
like some
bro. He don't know
CIA
what the
shit
freak going on. He just going along with it.
is that there's all these influencers who are so adamant on denying it, but then they turn around and they co-sign the shorty who made a song called Queen Von.
She made a song called Queen Von. I thought it was called something else.
And this is just another small thing that's frying me, but this just sounds like noise. The best part, I guess, was that 4 has perfected the nonchalant emote package that a lot of artists do when they're previewing music, so she must have been taking notes.
She
Honestly,
was practicing in her mirror for sure.
though, I don't got beef with any black person for real, regardless of where you from. My
I don't
thing
know.
is,
Maybe I got a little beef with them though.
just stop saying black Americans don't got culture, when a lot of this pop culture stuff we see derives from things that black people made popular.
Bro, is this DH? Bro, DH, you got to be black because only black people defend other black people unless you're one of the few who actually see.
The entire reason we have 4 as a concept is because of black culture. These vultures need something to take, so evidently it exists. That's really all I had to say though. Subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. I love you all. Y'all niggas be blessed.
To us black Americans, all we got to do is stick close together and hopefully educate our black fellow Americans to know that we do have culture. We built this from our backs, from our ancestors, and we got to take it back. It's ours. We got to take it back.